right, I'll call the meeting of July 1st, Treasure Chest Committee, 3 p.m. Full members present, Ellie, Jean, Mary, and Heather. Alternate Deb is here, and 2 public meeting members, Sheila Eldridge and Sharon Mitchell. So we can begin by looking at our minutes from June 6th. I think I need to make a change on the second item under old business. It wasn't, the select board was not reviewing the customer rules of etiquette. They were reviewing the treasure chest committee charge.
Yeah.
So I will make that. Is that everyone supportive of that?
Yep.
Okay. Also, under giving thanks, I think I did thank Cindy. I wonder if,
Yes, you did.
did I, can I add that to the paragraph?
Sure.
Cindy was also thanked for her years of, is that all right to add?
No.
And I'll acknowledge that she will be staying on as a volunteer.
Can you speak up a little? We can't hear you back here.
Sure.
Thank you.
It's good to know for the recording.
I can't. Not having it with me.
The,
Can't, yeah.
the old one, I
To know whether
do
those were the
have-
right changes. Did you go over that?
do have a copy.
I don't remember any stereo.
And this is one that Deb has been good enough to proofread for me, and the secretary in Link's office has been good enough to type it for us, so,
Okay, this isn't really helping.
okay.
Because they're numbered, and I thought maybe they were numbered here,
Oh,
but
yeah,
they're not.
we took the numbers out.
Okay.
Do you want to go over the different lines, Jean?
No.
Yeah, okay.
So is Cindy there both afternoons?
Cindy is not, is only there alternate.
Okay, because we have this summer scheduling, and Ellie and Cindy covering the opening, and Cindy covering closing in the afternoons.
Ellie and Cindy have been covering openings, and Cindy has been covering closings in the afternoon.
She's only
She's only there on
been
Sundays.
on
changing.
Sunday afternoon
Yeah, that's it.
for
'cause
like
she
2
works,
weeks.
Yeah, 'cause she works 6 days a week, so I think she's only gonna do the Sunday.
Right, so she's
No,
not
but
gonna
I'm
be
not
there
saying that.
closing
But it says that
afternoons.
she's been closing in the
Afternoons.
afternoons.
Yeah, just a
Alternate afternoon, alternate Sundays.
Only an alternate Sunday, not Saturday.
Because she hasn't been.
No,
No.
She
I'm just
hasn't
saying. She hasn't been closing.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Volunteering, should we?
Gina or I usually are the
Yeah, we
last ones
usually
here.
close.
Okay,
Yeah.
so would you like to replace the word Cindy has been volunteering in the afternoons?
Sunday
has-
afternoon.
No, it doesn't
no,
have anything to do with that. It
no,
has to do with the
volunteer.
closing.
Yeah, because we don't know who's the last one out. A volunteer shall close, I would think, you know, one of us.
We have Ellie and
Eileen,
Cindy.
that's yours, huh? And if you want to just pull up a chair.
Or
Well, you can come around
show
here,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, Ellie and Cindy have been covering opening in the morning. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But the and Cindy's been covering closing in the afternoons is not
Should we
correct.
strike that?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
take it.
okay.
Just take it out.
And now she'll be in the afternoon, so she won't be opening in the morning.
Right, so no need to mention,
So who's opening? Oh, so we're hoping Sheila and Sharon open.
right. And they've agreed.
Oh, good.
Okay.
You guys,
We
Yeah,
really
you gotta
can't
talk
hear,
louder,
honest to
'cause-
God, we can't.
I know, I can't hear either, and I'm deaf, so.
You are? That's
No,
why-
I am deaf, so.
Do
that's
you
why
want to pull up
can't
to the
hear.
table?
What?
That's why you can't hear.
I can't.
No, I just say, you just have to go a little louder, because I'm here and I can't hear you, so.
That's good.
They said that you were opening.
Yeah.
So then you guys, do you have a key?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So that's Saturdays and Sundays?
Yeah,
No, well,
so no, you're not, I'm not opening on Saturday.
right now it's still Norma,
Oh, okay,
Bev.
okay. Till we hear otherwise,
If-
yeah,
Mm.
okay.
So
So
we'll strike that part
That
of,
whole-
that sentence from the
that whole
minutes.
doesn't mean anything, right?
Say that again?
The whole thing doesn't mean anything, summer scheduling. The whole thing doesn't mean anything now. Ellie and Cindy covering opens in the mornings.
Period.
Cindy's not going to. And are you?
No.
So that's what I mean, the whole thing is just null and void.
So you want that to start, perhaps Sheila and Sharon can open in the mornings? It doesn't,
Well, you do say you have been, so that's in the
Yeah.
past.
yeah,
So, and then you could keep, perhaps Sheila and Sharon can open in the mornings
Okay, then
on Sunday,
okay.
and then
who's,
Norma.
And Norma
Norma
and Bev.
can open on Saturday.
yeah,
Norma, or I think you
Bev.
said Bev.
Bev.
Bev,
I mean, that would just make it clearer.
okay. On Sunday. Bev and Norma will continue to open Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you could say, instead of if not, you could just say,
Well, that was the
Another
minutes,
trip.
though.
Well, see, at the point of that, I
Yeah.
didn't ask Sheila and Sharon.
Right, at that point, that's what
right,
I
I
mean.
know.
So at the minutes.
So you could just leave that,
Right.
because then in today's minutes, you can say that they will open.
Right,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, just to keep
No,
it
no, no,
clear.
no, I agree, I'm just,
And then I don't think you need to say if not, then hopefully. I don't
Okay,
think that
I can
needs to be
strike
in
that. So it will read, Ellie and Cindy have been covering openings in the mornings. Perhaps Sheila and Sharon can open in the mornings.
Yep.
On
On
Sunday.
Sunday.
On Sundays.
And then
Bev and
Norma,
Norma will
Bev
continue to open.
continue to
There
open
you
on
go.
Saturdays.
Okay,
And then you could just say, volunteers rotate.
Right, but this
Closing
is,
in-
but what this
This is what we already said.
Said,
I
right,
understand
so-
that, but did
so-
we say anything about that?
I don't remember what we said.
I
You
don't
You
either.
took it down, right?
did I? No, these are Eric. Yeah.
Oh, these are Eric's,
Eric.
he's not here.
Yeah.
And Eric's not
Well,
here,
you
so.
could just leave it like that.
Just leave it. Who
Yeah,
cares?
it was
Yeah.
a simple,
Yeah,
you know, I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
was
be
said.
doing it, someone
Yeah.
else will.
yep, that's
Okay.
fine. We need to fix it.
So we'll adjust that paragraph.
Okay. Huh? Oh,
You did ask that.
hmm. Chamber of Commerce said they're not charging an additional $3.
They are, though.
They said they're not for the treasure chest. They are for beach and dump only, not for treasure chest.
they told me that, and then they did. So I'm
Well, when you
curious, so
said-
you got that clarified?
Not since like they told us, right?
Okay,
They
because they
weren't doing
did
it.
charge me the $3 a year ago.
Oh, a year ago, I'm talking about now.
Okay. But,
Do we know? Who's
I
in
don't- I
charge
do
of the
not know.
Chamber of Commerce?
Cindy Williams.
Okay.
are you gonna check?
No, what is this for?
They're charging they were charging $3 extra for the treasure chest.
To buy a
sticker.
Service
Sticker.
At
charge.
the Chamber of Commerce, they were adding a $3 on.
Why?
That's
just
my
said
question.
Because they have
needed to-
volunteers that they need to,
Yeah.
it's a,
If they're volunteering, why would they need?
oh, I don't.
We've been over this. This has been happening
Okay.
for a
All
couple
right.
years, so we need to get it straightened out. I mean, we could go around and around, but we gotta find out.
That's what was
when it
said.
continues.
And we're not gonna be selling them anymore at the treasure chest?
No,
They don't
never.
want us to.
Because we did last year.
Right.
Well, for a short time. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad.
Mhm. The brown color, unfortunately, can't see it, very
No,
good,
it's
so,
not very noticeable.
but very
I didn't
tough.
think it was as bad as I thought it was.
Oh, it's
gonna be.
bad for
I don't
me.
think they're bad because it's outlined in white.
Yeah, I've been able to see it a
Yeah,
lot better than.
I've seen it.
Originally, I thought, oh my God, I'm never gonna see this.
And I've had two customers that had a hard time peeling it off,
Oh,
the
okay.
adhesive, and had to go back to the community center to get
one that
a
works.
fresh one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess another year we
I-
need to say it's gonna be
I did
brighter.
tell
The
Jeff
brown color's hard.
about that, yeah.
Yeah.
So the quality is different.
Or
Ah.
if people have several stickers, that's what I found, that
I asked them to
brown
remove
one
it.
just blends in,
Yeah,
because they come from other places.
a lot of times people haven't taken their green off yet, and I said, when you guys get a chance, can you take your green off? Because I'm stopping them because they've got their green and then I can't see the brown.
Yeah.
Are we able to ask questions or no?
I think at the end, right?
Yeah, at the end, we have to approve these minutes,
Yeah,
and then we'll
Cindy
move
can do
on
it.
to.
No, I
yeah.
just had a question about the stickers.
Okay, so, yeah, we want to hear it, so we'll bring that up. We'll move to,
Oh, I thought this was just for this meeting that it was 3 PM. I don't
well,
like,
Eileen has a need to come on a stay light for her.
Eric was not happy about it. I talked to him today about it.
3
He
o'clock's
goes,
too early.
3 o'clock is not a good time for me at
Okay,
all.
let's bring that up then when we
Yeah,
okay,
start our meeting.
yeah.
just a,
Because I guess with him coming down or whatever, and plus it's probably a work day for him.
Where did he come from?
Westford,
Westford.
Westford. So if there's no more questions, then I take a motion to accept the minutes of June 6th. Anyone want to make a motion?
she's still reading.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like,
Okay.
with voting on, like, the name tags,
No,
we
just-
haven't been over any of that stuff
No.
yet, right? Okay, just the other part. Okay.
Just what was
Do you
said.
accept
great,
these as amended?
Okay.
Actually, we did talk about that last time.
I wasn't here,
I
unfortunately.
know.
Oh, right.
Is there a motion?
Yes.
Yeah. Does anyone want
I didn't know if
to?
I could,
I'll
'cause
second it.
I'm not a full
Jean.
member.
Yeah, because
When
No, you
someone's
can-
we
not,
don't have
Oh,
Eric
you
and
can.
we don't, yeah.
All in favor?
aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. We can-
You become that when they're not here. You
Yeah.
become the
That's
person
why
that
we
can
need an
vote.
alternate.
Okay.
That's
Next
why we need.
on the agenda is reorganization, but I'd like to move the second item ahead of that, so we have a better opportunity to discuss the reorganization. So if you can look at your copy of the charge, it comes down to us from the select board. Hey, Caleb, he started it for us.
It's already started.
Oh, it's already started?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
And the thing that jumped out at me is the second to last paragraph. I didn't realize we could appoint and remove volunteers. Otherwise, everything made
Mhm.
sense to me.
Oh, where's Reenie's? Reenie's not here yet.
No, it's a bum knee.
Oh. It's simple.
Yeah, do you all feel it's something we can do, it's doable?
Sure.
And in the future, will make sure that we as a committee talk about the volunteers. I mean, we have two new ones, George and Dolores, that we went through the
Dolores,
old
but I don't remember
process.
George, yeah.
Yeah, he's here in the morning.
Okay.
The old process of having him shadow, go to meet Link, coming back and starting.
That what we do.
So we'll add another step to the process of it at the next meeting. We'll make a motion that they be accepted as volunteers.
So we do that now?
I guess we could.
But you know what, it doesn't, it just says that they'll be appointed and removed by the committee. Doesn't say anything about Link.
Right.
Nope, but
Right.
how long?
It doesn't say anything about Link.
Right.
Volunteers who
But I'm thinking that's
participate.
after they've been accepted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after they're working,
Yeah, well, you never could do that before. You get,
Right.
you know, so,
Yeah.
Never could do what?
to remove anybody.
No,
Just
but we
ourselves.
could never appoint them either.
Right.
Right. Approve them.
It says appoint. Volunteers will be appointed and removed by the committee. It doesn't say by Link or
Right.
after an interview with Link. It says nothing about Link.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
So
not
do they have to
comfortable
meet
with
Link?
I would rather.
Well, I know, but why? It doesn't say that. Shouldn't it
Right.
say that?
that. Yeah, I think so.
It should say it.
I never met Link. I don't
Well,
even know
I
who
never
it
met
is.
Link
either.
either.
I think
Oh,
it
how'd you
needs to
do
go through Link before we accept anybody.
Okay, well, we
But
did.
Yeah.
I went over there and was told he would call to set up an appointment, and it just
Never
never
did.
happened.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do? So you can't really put that in here because,
Well, it should happen.
Should have.
How
No,
about
I'm
in-
saying you would, but that's fine, because same thing happened with me in a different way, but the thing is, you know, it's nice to go through, like, before the selectmen met the person. To
Also, the
have,
selectmen doesn't anymore, they don't anymore.
yes, that's what I'm saying right here, if you read it, it's saying that we can do that. And I think it's important that the
This is just for
selectmen,
volunteers, not the
but the
selectmen.
selectmen don't
The selectmen did not
volunteers
meet.
now.
The selectmen didn't meet with the volunteers.
No.
oh, I see,
Just Link.
they did?
A
They
long
met,
time.
Just as a volunteer?
Well, it sounds
Me
like
too.
we need some kind of
Yes.
protocol
Yeah,
there.
that was a
Just
long
decide
time
what
ago.
we
Yeah.
want.
Moving forward, in the previous paragraph, it says after a positive vote of the committee, on an agenda item, the chair will bring the recommendation to either the DPW or the liaison. So if we had an agenda item of
We
new
don't have a-
volunteers, that would be Link and Jeff's involvement. That's how we would let them know that it's happening.
What are the agenda items? What are you talking?
Anytime we have a meeting,
Okay.
an agenda item is new volunteers, and
Okay,
we vote and we send our word on to Jeff and Link.
okay.
oh, wait, one second.
Any instructions by the DPW?
other clarifications or?
Well, so for volunteers, clarify, how do they become volunteers? Do they submit a letter requesting to become a volunteer to somebody? What is the process?
The process has been,
Just showing
they
interest.
show up and
Show up
at the site.
And
They-
show
They
interest.
come in and show interest
at the treasure
at the
chest?
treasure chest. We ask them to shadow for a week,
Oh, okay.
and then we ask them to go down to fill out the paperwork. I mean, there's paperwork that has to be filled out with, and Link's office keeps that. And that's when he sometimes gets, I know he met George, and, yeah, he met Michael. Yep, he met
He
Michael.
meant Mark, you know, he meant
Well,
Mark.
I think it's nice that he gets to see who's coming and going,
I
and,
agree.
and we can, you know, it ultimately falls back on him if, you know, if it doesn't work out, we can say, well, Link, you met with him and,
Yeah, and we find such and such.
That's where I'm
Yeah.
at. I was
Yeah.
trying to get the words up, but that's exactly what I was saying.
So, I think as a follow-up, the committee has to have a voice.
Okay.
So the application, is there an application filled out
It's a information form, like name, address.
that comes from the treasure chest?
That comes from Link's
Link.
office.
Link's
Link
office.
keeps it in his office, yeah.
And then he just talks to you about why you want to do it and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I
your
didn't get any of
goals.
that. I don't know why.
Because I think they said they knew you, so.
And you're in the committee, yeah.
No, I know Larry personally, but he never asked me why I wanted
I
to
know,
work
I-
here.
But there's certain procedures that they.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just would be nice to know that there's when
An
people ask,
order.
how do I volunteer? I can say, oh, do that.
Yeah,
I tell people to go in, you know, like just do the shadow and then go in and go into the office, fill out an application, and then they call them, and then they go, Link meets with them, and then
Okay.
that's what I've been in the past.
Because that's definitely a sore spot at places. When somebody's sick, having people to back it up for volunteers. There's not enough volunteers, I don't think, do you?
It's
depends.
different, yeah, I
It's
know.
busy.
Some days we have a lot of people and some days we just don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just depends.
So for this item, I'm gonna write in the minutes that we had a discussion focused on the order that's in place for volunteers coming on board. Does that sound good? Okay. Anything else you wanna? So with that in mind,
And then this is etched in stone.
it's been accepted by the select board. It took them a lot of time to, I mean, we gave this to him quite a while ago.
Yeah,
And they've gone through each committee with the charges and worked on them.
so it can never be changed from 7 members and 2 alternates.
Sure.
So, you know, that's what I'm saying.
Things like that.
Those are things, I mean, and a chair, what if we don't have a chair?
Well, we
How do we
Is
Is
it
it-
one-
function?
yeah, this is what we're gonna talk about now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'd like Jean to move up to a.
All right,
Did you
let's,
want to?
let's go
No.
in,
Okay.
let's
Right,
go
I
in
said-
order.
I didn't know if you wanted to.
say what
Did you
really
go to
feel
Mac to
like.
just to be instead of an alternate? That's all. Oh, okay. Look at it.
I am already. I'm
Oh, I didn't
already
know
on.
that. Okay, I
Oh,
was
sorry,
gone
I
for a
thought
few
you-
months, darling.
Oh, that's right.
So apologize.
I'm sorry.
So at this meeting and at any future meetings, we need to do so, we can talk about how our committee is
function.
organized.
Yeah.
And I'd like to put my name forward for clerk.
Wonderful.
I second that.
We second, third, fourth.
Oh, wait, so Jean seconded it?
Yes.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Reenie
Thank
still
you.
want to do vice chair?
I
Did
can't
she
do
say
two
anything?
things. I can't
No,
do two-
Reenie.
Oh,
Did she
Reenie?
say anything?
She did not say anything.
Okay, then we,
That's usually when we vote them in, right?
yeah, that's, you're not
You're not
here?
here? Yeah.
You're, yeah.
They did it to
I
me.
mean, I think Reenie should be chair.
All right.
Yeah, you're not here, hey,
Chair.
that's what happens.
So the role of chair is open, and it doesn't have to be filled today, but we can
Yeah.
talk about helping each other keep this committee going.
Yeah,
So the roles of vice chair and chair.
Unless Rini still wants to stay, right?
Yeah, we're thinking, assuming she does. She didn't say she didn't.
She wants to stay on the committee.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she
Whether
wants to
continue.
continue to be vice chair.
Okay.
Is she vice chair now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she didn't tell me she didn't want to.
Look at Jean. That was good.
And I believe we can, assume that she's going to continue
Yeah,
as vice
yeah. let's do
chair.
She does a very nice job with phone calls and
that. Yep,
networking with people down here.
getting that
Mhm.
booth for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got us that booth.
So I'd like to make a motion that Rini continue to be the vice
How can we
chair.
do that without asking her?
Well, we'll-
Next
Did
meeting.
ask her, guys.
we can
It
do
can
that.
change.
We can do
the
that,
next meeting
and
we
then she
can-
could say, I
Okay.
didn't want to.
I don't wish it. All right.
But let's put her in for
I'm
that.
going to make the motion. Does anyone want to second it?
I'll second it.
Mary?
Thanks,
Okay.
Mary.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
I'll make you president.
What did you say? You want to mark me present?
We're gonna make you president.
Oh, jeez.
So, moving on as a committee without a chair, we'll assume that Rini will
Yep.
bear some of the responsibility, but that we need to find a way to share
Yeah, absolutely.
the,
Yep,
the
that
different
list
parts.
that you had, yeah.
yeah. Are
It's
you
a great
willing to,
idea.
are you willing to
Did anybody
have a
do
go
it?
at that?
Yeah.
But I'd like to open it up to Sheila. Your
Yeah.
question first before we
Oh,
get...
the question was on the stickers.
Mhm.
There are people that are coming through that say that they've applied for a sticker online
Mhm.
and haven't received it yet. And they can show us that they've applied,
Yeah.
but they don't have a sticker. So we can let them in?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. I think everyone's experience at the gate has been kind of interesting. People that,
To say the least.
Interesting is a good
yeah.
word.
I mean, I had an educated man yesterday on completely how to do stickers for all three things. People don't know for different reasons, but we'll keep trying and,
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like the stickers are being pushed at the sale though.
at the
People are
community
still
center.
coming in and saying, oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they went and got their beach sticker and they don't.
Yeah.
have it.
Oh, no,
They stood in line and-
we told every single person.
No, she's talking
No, I'm
about when
talking
they go
about
to
where
buy
you go
it.
to
Oh,
buy them.
okay.
They're not
They're not
saying,
saying,
do you want
what do you
that
think?
They've
too?
done that before.
Just put a cardboard sign up, don't forget your treasure chest
Right.
sticker.
I know.
And it's only $5.
Right.
Yeah.
I've had that a couple times. People have
Yeah.
not told me there.
Yeah.
They said,
They went and got their stickers and
then they're
no.
like, no one said anything.
That's right.
Right.
Maybe that's something that, we could put a sign, see if we could put a sign. Don't forget your treasure chest sticker or something.
It's too bad you couldn't have a time when people a person from the treasure chest could be there to sell the ticket.
Upsell.
that the
I know.
sticker.
Well, that's a good idea.
I would do
Right.
it, I don't,
Huh?
I would do it, I would, of
Yeah, I
course I would.
The treasurer won't allow it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Just to be
it's
there,
money.
not to actually sell them, just to be there.
Just put
I
a
think the sign
sign
would
up
be-
at the door. Don't forget to get
Who
your
lets you put
treasure
signs up?
chest. Hmm?
Who lets you put
You're
signs
not
up?
allowed to put signs
I
up.
don't know.
Over this past weekend, several people saying, I don't want to put the sticker on my
Oh, I know,
windshield."
that was my next question, Eileen. I think
That's
they
been
need to.
years. That's been
Yeah,
years.
it's too easy
Yeah.
to
Well,
share.
we still-
Huh?
Too easy to share it if they don't.
Right,
But
so
this
they
is-
told me absolutely not, like 3 or 4 people, and one person said something really rude to me and said, I'm not doing it.
Over the whole
So-
year, and every time somebody didn't have it on their windshield and held it, I made them stop. I got out of the booth, walked around, let me see your sticker. Now peel it, because it's backwards. What is that number? Okay. And then I walk in front of their car and I look at it, just to annoy them. If they're not gonna put it on there, they're gonna have to go through the
Pull
drill.
over and, okay, that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Go through the
That is,
drill.
because, some people are really like,
Yep.
I'm not doing it, that like,
And I'm not letting them through without doing that.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the annoying part of that is that, you got stickers all over their car, from New Hampshire and all this other crap, as well as participating in this.
Yeah, some of them,
And, they have stickers on their license plate, they have it in their inspection cup.
You're right, Eileen.
yeah, in Connecticut, I think it was Connecticut, oh no, New Jersey, that they don't want them putting stuff on that side. But then one person did. After one person said we can't because of these, next person that came in had it on there, even though
Yeah.
He was from the
We
same
do
I've never
state.
seen some.
We do have copies of the mandate that we can
Hand out.
hand out, and the mandate says it has to be affixed. It does
Yeah.
not say it
Yeah.
has to be stuck, but it has to be
fixed.
affixed.
Some people are just sticking a corner of it on there, you know,
Yeah.
to peel it
That's
back a little.
fine.
Yeah,
Fine,
whatever.
I don't
As long
care.
as it's
I
not.
explained to them, it's not really adhesive, it's like those decals that
You
you
can take
put
it right
on.
off.
Mhm.
You
your
can?
window.
I haven't
Yeah.
got one, okay.
Because
Just
I
save the
took mine
sticker.
off and
Yeah.
it just peels right off.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
like colorful ones?
It really creates
Yeah.
a hazard at the gate when people have to, like, you have to explain to them why they have to put it. And then 3 cars start lining up behind them.
Yes.
And then a couple people decide they're gonna
Go
zoom
around.
right around everybody. And so my thought was, I'd like to put a sign up. Slow down.
Oh, God, me
Whatever.
too, because some people
They
go
go too
by so
fast.
fast.
I yell so down, I know.
Yeah.
If they go by
Well, the
fast,
guy-
I get up and walk over to their cars. You went too fast, I couldn't see it.
Well, we have another turtle there. We have another
Yeah.
one
Oh,
somebody
no,
donated.
the little
Oh,
yellow
yeah.
guy.
Oh, good, that's a
The-
great
it's got
idea.
his- The flag and everything.
So
That's a
can
good
we,
idea.
oh, does it say slow down or something?
It's one of those little things
It
for
does
the
say
kids.
slow down.
I go like this to them.
Yeah, but I
So, yeah.
occasionally move the turtle, so it's like out
It's
there.
not a turtle.
It's
I didn't
one of
realize
those,
that's what
yeah,
the turtle
it's a
is.
person or something with a flag.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was, I thought it was a
My
person.
kids always
I thought it was a
Jack.
turtle.
It is a turtle? Oh my
It's a little
god.
boy.
I know, I thought it was
There's
too.
one of those two.
Yeah,
Okay.
the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see
All
that.
right, so do you want to look at the things that are required?
Yeah.
How we
we'll
can
go-
share better? That would be on our minutes from,
So we're required,
what does the share do?
no, we're required to do the textiles by law.
Yes,
That's a
that is law.
requirement. So we need to do that.
I mean, I have often thought I could take the textiles and the paper bags,
Mm-hmm.
because I usually go to the dump
Yep,
after I
that would be
leave.
most welcome.
Okay.
If you want to do it on Sundays, that's your,
Yep,
Or any day.
So what do you do?
so at the end of a shift on Sunday, there's a pileup of brown bags
Oh,
that can go down to the dump
okay.
rather than in the dump.
To
rather-
recycle.
To
To
recycle.
be recycled.
Oh, okay.
But
There's
that's
all-
not a law.
No, it's a
That's all I'm
courtesy.
saying, yeah.
not the bags, but the textiles.
But the
right,
textiles.
now
are-
And the textiles go to the
Textiles is-
Salvation Army?
Or Planet Earth,
Oh, it can go to Planet
The
Aid
yellow
too?
one?
Planet Aid,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
I thought it was only Salvation Army.
no. And they get emptied very regularly.
Good. Looks like, and you're gonna do the books too, then?
Well, what is involved
Yeah,
in
what's the-
doing the books? Because I don't
Um,
mind doing that, but
Well, it's better to,
Janet? maybe?
Janet.
to do
yeah,
that with Janet.
With Janet, and that's a Tuesday, that's a good Tuesday
Oh, okay.
job.
Do you want me to do that with Janet?
If she needs help with it, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Or
And then,
just say me and her?
Okay.
Because there's the book places down there that will
Right.
take the books.
and we have to keep an eye on, if they're too full, it's not worth going down.
Oh,
So what
Okay.
what I've been doing is, in the past, on my regular dump run, I'll eyeball.
Check it out.
you just check.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But luckily, they've recently added a 4th bin,
Oh,
so
good.
they really,
And there's a food bin now too.
I was
Because
reading
everything
that.
in Massachusetts has to be regulated. You cannot put
I saw
food in
this
your trash
sign.
anymore.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
I went this
No, I'm not
morning,
kidding.
so they collecting it for a pig farm?
They're gonna,
make compost.
they're gonna.
They're gonna compost it?
Yeah,
So then nothing goes in your trash, because it's either recyclable or food?
I'm not sure if that's the law yet, though.
I haven't heard
no,
that.
it's not a law, it's a courtesy.
It's just a recommendation.
Yeah.
They just
yeah.
want you to, yeah.
And other towns have done it, other places have done it, it works.
And it works good.
And it's a mindset of, when I peel a banana, what do I do with the peel?
Yeah,
Do I throw it in the trash, or do I compost
you have a
it?
compost
Yeah,
thing
this is a
separate.
chance to compost it.
Eggshells, yeah.
Eggshells, yeah, they have a
All that good
complete, in
stuff.
fact, when I was there this morning, and I was thinking, and they have a complete list of what they will take and what they won't. It's the
Mhm.
Garden Club that has co-sponsored this.
Oh, okay.
And I was thinking if we could maybe have some of those sheets up at the treasure chest to hand out as a courtesy to this endeavor.
The containers are only available at the dump.
At the
right?
dump, right, right by where you throw your trash.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it there. And it's a company that maintains it, that comes and And
Currents are
Plus, you want to do it in
restricted.
your own yard and make a beautiful
You
garden.
can do it yourself,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our gardens
Lots of
are-
people do that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we always
Compost.
have.
Yeah, but there are certain things that that you don't put in your garden, like some
Oh, you're not gonna
Some
put the
bones.
bones, yeah.
my
dogs.
watermelon rinds.
Yeah, if you don't have a dog, yeah.
No, I'm saying there's bones.
Watermelon
that-
rinds,
that
no?
An animal can dig.
No, you can put them, but they take a long time to
Decompose.
decompose.
Oh, okay.
Where this place will, you know,
Not only that, but a dog next door could dig up a chicken bone like we had one.
Well, that's what I mean, you don't
Yeah.
want the bones,
yeah,
yeah.
keep bones away from
You
it.
can use both, it's good for you.
Cody and Tom have been great. They, I texted them yesterday morning. There was a new light bulb by. What time did you see them come to do the light bulb yesterday?
I don't know, but they came right in. They weren't
They
there.
didn't, they
Oh, maybe it was
They did it
after
when I was
that.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came by when I was out between 12 and 12:30.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
I didn't even
And
notice.
there's other things they have to keep
Outside.
on them, about the
I don't know, but I saw
furniture,
them come in.
furniture dump when that corner gets too built up.
Yes,
But they're so responsive
yeah.
to a text that, I can't thank them enough.
I think whoever put the big cinder block there to hold the gate has a huge impression of what we're capable of doing. Lifting a cinder block over to stop the gate from swinging.
So the entrance
What?
gate lost its wheel a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
And so it doesn't stay open
It's-
unless you brace something against it.
Yeah.
The wheel was
Oh.
doing the trick. The wheel is still there.
I saw
Yeah,
it.
I know,
No.
the wheel's there.
Yeah.
What happened
Does
to it?
okay, as long as
In the
it's not
grass.
a really strong wind,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the cinder block, I mean, I'm not lifting a cinder
Right.
block.
I'll ask Cody again if.
I don't always lift one, if it should be there so that you can just flip it, not have to actually lift it.
Mm.
Well,
Turn it.
well, she doesn't want to get it.
No, not you,
Come on,
Mary.
you should be doing that. You should be lifting.
Kick it with my foot.
Yeah. Put our steel-toed
Jean's
boots on.
Jean's hard on us, man.
Move that cinder block.
Um,
Like I say to my
Other than
sister,
that-
stretch.
Emergency opening,
Stand up.
overseeing the schedule, maintaining the whiteboard, the gate schedule, I think it's fallen into place nicely. People are they come on the shift, they look and see if there's an opening.
What?
I keep saying
The
this,
gate
but
schedule?
no one, I think we should just take a slot, but you guys
Well,
are
but
saying
it's
no.
different people all
You
the
can't do that,
time.
Heather.
No, oh, okay,
Yeah.
But we
to
do
be
have to,
flexible.
everybody,
Yeah.
yeah.
but everybody needs to
Well,
take a
you
turn.
always do 1, I do 1:30, so.
Oh, and, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes I forget to sign up, so I end up at a different time because somebody does
And
that.
Eileen
that's
does fine
fine.
whenever I can get out of it, I'm sorry. Thank you, Eileen.
Eileen isn't there to do yours, Sheila?
What, honey, I'm not
Eileen's-
there in the afternoon.
No, that's why Eileen's in the afternoon.
No, she was joking, she was saying,
I said, so Eileen's not there to do yours for you.
That's right.
that's what I'm saying, she does, she.
Eileen does mine, thank you.
Mary,
Mary does yours?
Mary,
I'm happy to do
Thank
any
you, isn't it
shift.
wonderful?
Yeah, thanks, Mary.
We
Yeah.
appreciate it. when
But if
you-
Mary
I
isn't
do.
there, Mary's not there for the day.
She's very cute.
I'm
No.
happy to stay whenever anybody needs it.
You're not
Yeah.
there that
Come at
day.
1:30. No, I'm
she's
kidding.
offered to come back at the end of a day too.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but when we're out at that, when we're out, like Keith and I and stuff, sometimes there's not someone that stays right there, so.
Yep.
Look at her, it's true. I was having a hard weekend this weekend.
It was hard work.
It was.
A lot of stuff.
I didn't have.
Oh, I never saw so much
It
stuff
was
go
a
through
busy,
there.
because
Yeah,
it
busy
wasn't raining and it wasn't a beach day.
Although,
So it was a treasure chest
Sunday
day.
was raining, but,
Later.
yeah,
no,
I was just amazed that, not a single truck came in there without
Dumb with stuff off. I
junk
know.
on the back.
We were busy Saturday. It's the
Yeah.
busiest day that we've had.
Yeah. It'd be
Did you go this
interesting to
morning?
get an idea of how much tonnage
Did you go
goes out
today,
in
she
that
was-
place.
Did you go this
I'm sure
morning?
there's I'm sure they could give it
Did
to
you
us.
get
Really?
anything
Yeah.
done?
Yeah.
It was a lot in the
Yeah, there
kitchen.
wasn't that much though, no.
No?
Only a couple of boxes.
There was some weird stuff.
And we were gonna do it, and, Norma and Bev said, we really like to do it, so.
Oh, okay.
So I
Yeah.
said, okay.
They look forward to it.
Wednesday, Yeah,
Yeah.
they get to spend some time together.
Oh, I didn't know they like
Put
to
that thing-
do the
Oh, no, they-
kitchen,
Is
put
that,
stuff
is
in the
this stuff
kitchen.
open now, open discussion, or no, not yet?
I think,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm,
Just
Ready.
one more thing I'd like to add, not anything to do with this, but Beverly lost her son, I lost Steve, Carol died. I think there should be some sort of sunshine fund
Yeah.
or something to acknowledge when there's a loss.
That would be nice.
You know, I really do. I mean, I went to Carol's a funeral. We went, Sharon and I went as kind of a representative because nobody else went.
I don't know
And I mean,
what
she
Carol
did
is.
it, huh?
We didn't, none of us know.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
No, but a lot of us did,
Yeah,
did work
yeah.
there, did know her. And, you know, just as a
Even if someone's ill, like a sunshine club.
Well,
or
does the
something
town have a
like that.
bereavement committee?
or not even bereavement, if somebody's in the hospital or, you know, something like that, you know, you say,
But would one of the committee members like to step forward to be the sunshine?
I'll do it. She and I do it. Yeah.
She has an excellent choice in cards.
You are. You're very,
You just gave me one.
Well,
That was such a nice little
Aw.
card. Yeah.
yeah, it's just something nice that, yeah, we thought of you, you know.
Yes, that was very
And
Or
I'd
do you
also
want to make
like-
it from the
it's nice.
committee then?
Yeah, they make it from the committee.
Yeah.
Please send me some beautiful cards when I've had some
Let
help
us know.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like, it's just, I think it's nice.
Yeah, you
We're all a
you feel
team.
like somebody
Okay.
cares.
And our committee numbers are low, and I've asked Sheila and Sharon to think about joining the committee. And I know last year when they, you know, when Sheila stepped down, it was at a hard time with Steve having died, and then we were trying to figure a way to do it remotely. Well, there is
Yeah.
a way
We can.
to go to meeting,
Yeah.
that when they're away, they could take part and partake
I'll have to
in
just
the
phone in.
meetings.
Yeah.
Well, I called her.
So,
I called her every
what do you
meeting, so.
feel, how do you feel about putting your name forward for that? There is room.
What's the
You think
opening?
so? Yeah.
We have,
What's the opening that we have?
we have,
Yeah,
Now that Eric's staying
I don't know what you
we have one vacancy
for,
right now, and then I'll be leaving in another year, but, you know,
You do it,
for,
I'll come on anyway.
Okay, oh, yeah.
so why don't you,
You're gonna do it?
Sharon.
Okay.
she's moving up. Yeah,
okay,
she's
she is moving up, so
she's
then
moving
where's,
up.
where's the vacancy?
in the alternate.
Oh,
There'll be-
so you'll be an alternate.
I'll be an alternate.
That's fine.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what the
there's one
vacant-
opening right now,
Yeah, she
She's
wants to
got-
do it.
I'll
so
do-
Sharon will
yeah, I'll
come
do-
forward
And
now.
then she's gonna come. with her.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
good.
come anyway, so.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
fill
You
in.
get two for the price of one.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, you're so, but you've got the history, you know?
Yeah.
We, a lot of us are so new at this that, and yet we're trying to come on board with what the town wants, because the town has changed, you know,
Yeah.
things have changed.
Yeah,
Well, it's interesting that the thought came from Cape Cod Tech and the special ed department where the life skills kids needed something to do. And so they had this little trailer where the kids would go, and I was lucky to be part of it, where we'd bring the kids up on one afternoon a week and we'd fold the clothes inside the trailer. And so that's
nice.
I
kind
didn't
of
even know
where-
the history.
Yeah, so this is where it sort of started, and then it, and, you know, blossomed from there, and I left for 18 years, I was in Maine,
Oh,
but
my gosh.
and I was amazed at how much it's grown and how successful it is, and so, but I was a very
Cool.
small part of the very beginning, so,
Wow.
and it's, you know,
It
pretty
would
Cool.
be fun if you wrote a little history
Yes.
of the treasure chest.
I know it.
Because when people ask about it, it'd be wonderful to be able
Oh,
to
yeah,
handle
that would be
something like
nice.
well,
that.
I will.
You know, that'd be fun to even put in the paper, just say,
Yeah.
look where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
you know,
we've
how
been,
many,
from the start.
and there are so, and we get such positive feedback from people
Yes.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time saying,
Yes,
you
I
know,
agree.
thank you so much for,
Yep.
for being here, and everybody seems so invested, and, you know, everything's neat and clean, and, you know, we're safety conscious, and that was the only thing that I wanted to bring up, but this is maybe a good segue. Mary and I were talking about this, on
Behavior.
Saturday, and it's very concerning for me, when people bring their children, young children particularly, and they're busy shopping inside,
Yeah.
and the kids are running about. And there's a couple of kids that are there for 2-3 hours at a time.
I'm surprised.
And,
people want to stay.
And I feel like I need to be on, you know, diligent in watching them. I'm so fearful because people are coming in, you know, there's a lot of elderly people, but not only that, but people are coming in and looking at what's on the tables, and they're not focusing on, you know, children, you know, running across the parking lot. And so Mary came up with an idea, and I just thought it was great if we could have something where it was a sign that said, you need to be.
Watch your children?
Or why no, supervised, or something
Supervised,
nice, you know,
right.
a
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
sign that
yeah,
says,
Yeah.
you know, or your children need to be with you, or,
I tell them all the time.
I'm always, and I
Yep.
say,
But in the interest of safety.
Yeah,
And, you know,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Well,
That's a
and,
good one, Gene.
The new people that were coming in this week, and I found there were a lot of new people coming in, first time there.
Mm.
They were lovely people, looked like they lived well, I mean, but they were zooming in, and it's really a venue where it's for people to, it's almost like a walking venue.
Yeah.
And backing out of, it's a small venue for cars to back out,
Yeah.
and just getting them to slow down, but you
Yeah.
can have somebody easily hit.
the other thing that I wanted to bring up too is where we have the toys set up in the
Yeah.
very corner there, and that just breeds it's just like
The kids over there.
Accident.
you know, an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
If we could
Mm.
move that where there was an area where it was kind of closed off a little bit so that kids are poking around looking for toys, they're not
point.
right at the edge of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Maybe against the door that doesn't open.
Right, something right there
Perfect.
where they could, you know, when we could even, we have that little rope kind of
Yeah.
thing where kids can go in
Yeah.
and there's only one way to go in and one way to go out. But also you know, emphasizing to parents that you need to be watching
Yeah.
here. And there was two little boys that were running around on Saturday. They were in where the boxes were and in the, you know, in the trash cans and, you know, looking through things. And so I said, no, you need to come out of there. And then I said to the dad, I said, you know, you gotta keep an eye on them because I don't want them to get hurt. It was that, and I came from
Right.
that angle, you know.
Yes.
So that's just something that has been very concerning to me.
I'm very
As far as-
comfortable saying to the kids, good behavior today, guys, right? You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
speaking right to them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's it, you know, be careful. Matter of fact, there was a little girl on Sunday, her father had gone to the car to bring things that he had found, and he left her.
Oh,
And
jeez.
if she didn't bolt across, and there was a car coming, and he said, I told her to wait. Well,
Well,
and
she's
a
a kid.
5-year-old
That doesn't work.
is not waiting, so, I mean, that's just a concern of mine that I've observed over time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I also don't allow them to get on, ride the bikes or the
Oh, yeah,
scooters
no.
or anything. I'm like, take it with you. You're not allowed to do it here. Because,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of times the kids are riding around in the parking lot, in and out of the
Yes.
cars. And I'm like,
No.
I stop
There's a lot
it
of
immediately.
elderly people coming in that are, and
Understanding.
they're not just elderly, but there's a lot of people coming in that are not looking for little ones to be
No,
running
no.
around in the parking lot.
That's why I get upset
Yeah,
when
it's
they
very
drive
dangerous
fast.
when we
Yes.
Like, they're
double
kids,
cars.
slow down.
Yeah, well, speak with authority when you know, when these, you see
She
the
knows.
kids, you're in charge, you know, this is not acceptable. Use your
Yeah.
teacher voice.
But I definitely think slowing the cars down that are coming in, and they're really coming in fast.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
they
if you
are,
find that
yeah.
when
I
you're there.
do, and, I mean, the new turtle out there will help, maybe.
Yeah.
But maybe even a sign that says, speed limit.
It's a freaking parking lot, slow
Fine.
down.
Fine, yeah.
Well, keeping it half open, I think, helps.
Yeah.
When
Yes,
it's wide
that
open.
definitely
yeah.
helps.
When it's wide
Because-
open, they speed up more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you have to stop them and there's a line,
There's never, having
Well,
a
it
line
was
is
this
very
weekend.
rare.
Oh.
Oh, I
Yeah.
had a couple of lines on Saturday.
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
bad.
I don't
But
want-
maybe
they
other
get
times
upset.
that it's not
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
And they were like, it was like coming in from both angles, so
Mhm.
they were actually coming across the road, which was stopping the cars coming
And
out.
there's no walk-ins, right?
No,
Never,
No.
never.
Yeah, because that
I
happened,
didn't know
what?
walk-ins.
It was that man
Sunday
that
afternoon.
Sunday, remember Sunday
I
afternoon?
got scared.
Yeah, and he came in from
The woods.
the woods.
Yesterday?
Yes. and
Is
that right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, and
That would
he
be-
was looking for a fan and something
Yeah, that
else.
was. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah,
It was
it
a
was
very
very
weird
upsetting.
feeling.
So who approached
Oh,
him
yes,
to?
it was
He came in when we were closed,
Afternoon.
like way closed, and
Oh.
Susan, he came in and I didn't even know
Oh.
he had come in. I turned around and he's already in.
After we locked the gate?
Oh, he came to the other side, yeah.
up through the dump or
Yeah,
up
yeah.
through the
You
back
know,
fence?
you know how you can walk, it's
Yeah,
fenced
it's-
there.
but
he
you
was
can
a
walk
big,
around
tall
it.
guy, but Susan and I were both like, oh my gosh.
You guys
And,
were
you know,
still
that was the
there?
thing I was going to bring up. I wouldn't any of us be alone there.
No.
I know,
Um,
you've always said that. and
yeah,
I
because
agree.
I was really this
Closing up
time
alone.
really
Yeah.
was like, wow, I'm glad I wasn't alone. here.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
I
the
could
vibes
see
are
that
pretty-
you were- Yeah, and he said, well, I'm looking for a fan, and.
I mean, he was behind us before we even saw that he was in there.
Wow.
You know what I mean? A big, tall guy, you know. So
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
Wow.
all poison ivy up there too.
I
no, I'm
know.
just saying, but that's scary. I always say to Gene, wait for me before I leave.
Yeah, we've
Well,
always
they
done
were
that.
parking at that, what is it?
Oh, somewhere
storage
else, yeah.
area. They were parked.
They walk
They're
way
walking
up.
over.
And were parked there and walking across and coming in the gate, not the regular gate, but the other exit gate.
Yeah.
Walking in that way.
Oh, I just wanted to mention that when you said that. When I pulled in, this week, there was 3 cars parked where we park, down there.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of cars parked where we park. And when I was coming in, 2 cars were leaving and then another one.
So
So,
those were people that were shopping?
Yes,
Yes.
a
Oh,
lady,
because when I pulled in, I don't know if you saw my car, but God, I was almost
Right.
at the dump.
those were people that were shopping.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, so that's another thing.
there was
you know, how
one
you deter
Saturday, and
people.
but to leave, she didn't go through the dump. She
Right.
came up and around, I'm like,
I thought we had those
what are you
things-
doing?
those
The
Yes.
cones weren't there.
Yeah, we're supposed to
The
have
cones weren't there,
Yeah.
and she came driving up and like, where'd you come from?
Try to remember.
Well, there wasn't any parking up
But they're
there.
pulling
I said,
up
well,
with the way we do from the dump.
I think you probably could have, waited, because
I wondered why there were
it
so
hasn't
many
been that
cars.
bad.
And they can, that was a way they can get up without
A sticker.
Without a sticker,
too.
too.
Yeah, they come up through the dump and come up,
Yeah,
and they think it's
coming
us.
That back way.
So that's when the outdoor people have to be a little bit.
Yeah,
And I
just
know
come out.
Andreas is good about spotting them, so.
Well, I just got there, so I was like,
Yeah, no.
yeah, like you saw them.
Right, so I think we accomplished a lot.
So what about this name tag thing?
Oh, the name
Oh, yeah,
tag.
the
I
name
did
tags.
go to Joe
Well, not name
Powers
tags,
about
just
it.
a thing
And
that says
and
volunteer.
he suggested, and I haven't done this yet, ask the recreation department if they have maybe a dozen that we can.
Just
buy.
things that say volunteer.
Oh, volunteer,
Not your name.
And you would leave it every.
And
at
leave
your
it
end of
there.
your shift.
Yeah.
We'd have a
What-
dozen or so hanging, for
In the
Millennium.
kitchen. I mean,
Whatever happened to the, we used to have those, and we used to have the aprons
aprons.
too.
I don't want an
I don't
apron.
want a neighbor
I
either.
I
I
don't want
liked
an
it because
apron.
I could put my phone in there.
Well, bring your own apron.
Yeah, I bring it, that's why.
I'll save one
I'll
for
make you
you.
one. With
I'll
my friends
save one
gets
for you when they
labels.
come in.
We might even
Right.
have some of those, you guys.
Can I bring up just
Yeah,
one
they're
thing?
around.
Yes,
I
of
noticed
course.
that you have walkie-talkies on here.
Yes.
And I was talking to Tom, because a few weeks ago, I think it was a day we were kind of short-staffed, or maybe not, but these people drove up, they had a sticker from like 2016, and they wanted to drop a bunch of stuff off. And I said, no, you can't, this is 2024, you need an up-to-date sticker. And oh my God, they argued with me for like 10 minutes. Then they're supposed to go around and pull out. What they did was they pulled around in
Turn.
front and they started unpacking all their stuff. And Tom was there and I said, Tom, I need your phone number because I'm gonna start texting you. But do you think that we should have walkie-talkies between the gate
Yeah, to
and
say somebody's
like
coming in.
Heather or Keith or just somebody that's there just to say this red truck
Don't
wants to leave stuff, they don't have a sticker, because that
I know
seems to
that-
happen quite a bit.
Yeah, I find that.
I have it quite a bit too.
Well, Tom
Yeah.
started looking for stickers, that was one of the things.
Yeah,
But
that's
these
what we do.
people were almost like, I went up to tell Tom that they had gone through, and that's when I'm shocked, and they're there, they never pulled around, and they just are, and then Tom said to them, I said, Tom, their sticker is 2016, so he made them pick up all the stuff.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to be firm, yeah.
yeah, but I'm just wondering
Go
if,
Tom.
All right,
because
I know the
Wonderful.
one that they gave us for emergency, the
Not that
four-step
one.
emergency was very expensive.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and I don't know if there is a
A
such a
smaller
thing as
set.
a.
There's there are good kids walkie-talkies that we could
I
use.
almost brought them before. We've
Yeah.
done that, but but the thing
They're
is
good
when
ones.
I
They-
say
they
no to
reach from the
someone,
gate to the-
and I
you know.
look and watch them pull out, because a lot of times they don't.
Yeah, you
I
watch
can
them.
never see them, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't walk around to see.
No, yeah, oh yeah, you just, yeah.
Well, you just go-
So you'd want it from the
Yeah.
gate to the drop-off point?
To
Yeah.
the drop-off, just
Yeah.
to
Okay.
say this car
Just a cheese.
doesn't
having
have a
trouble,
sticker
yeah.
and wants to drop off.
Okay. Do you all want
It
to
could
support
just be
that?
cheap
Yes.
ones.
Sure.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a cheapies.
I have just one other thing.
Okay.
Is it okay?
No, you're
Um,
plenty.
You're gonna be on the committee, so.
There was a situation the other day, this was on Sunday, where somebody had dropped off a bag of softballs. Nothing
Cool.
important. Anyway, one of the people shopping had the bag. And another person that was also shopping
said, I want it. And
Uh-oh.
she said, do you even play ball? And the person that she was speaking to was foreign.
Oh,
Anyway, and she took, and he said, yes, I do. And she said, well, I'm gonna check with my grandson and see if he wants them. She took the bag out of his hand, and she said, if he doesn't want them, I'll bring them back.
No.
Oh.
So what do you do in that situation? I mean, I just observed it, I didn't
Because
get
they're
involved.
both customers.
They were both customers.
And the other person already had it?
Out here.
Do you make sure they get it back? I'd say that belongs to you.
And she,
That's
this
bad.
woman
So
has.
can you
was
share
a-
some of them?
She was a volunteer.
And she was bad, she was mean to you. This is the same one that.
She was a
mentioned your-
volunteer?
Your
Not
coat.
people are mean to me. I don't know.
Is she the same one that,
Oh, stop.
No,
Sharon,
was
is
this
she the
woman
same
was
one
a-
that mentioned her coat?
Well,
The coat you were wearing?
Oh, no.
No.
No, that's.
Oh, no, she just asked me if I got it there, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that was
All right, so
okay.
it's someone else, okay.
No, so this woman was a volunteer.
oh,
So she was a volunteer, and then she's no longer volunteering. I don't even know her name. And I wasn't gonna get into the middle of the conflict.
No.
But I just thought it was, she was.
Well, she just came and cleaned. I don't know,
No, I think she.
Well, whoever had the
I-
bag, that
First.
belonged to that person.
Yeah.
So I didn't say,
And
and he
Take
just,
it
he
from
gave the
somebody.
bag up to her.
Wow.
And she took it, and.
wow.
And so I
Breaks
just
your heart.
thought, and you weren't
Yeah.
there, Ellie, because if you had been, I
I
would
would've-
have come and
I would've
said,
gone in, yeah.
okay, you can negotiate this or whatever.
Yeah.
But he backed off and said, okay.
Have it, yeah.
And she took,
No,
she
that
took
was
it
rude.
back.
Oh.
So-
That was
So
rude of
many.
her.
Yeah,
We're always gonna have some.
because there's so many good people.
Yeah, there
I had
are.
a woman that came in and she had a diagnosis that she has a year to live and she's trying to move some of the stuff out of her house, you know,
Oh.
and she has two big things, so she made up a card, please come and, anyone that can come and take these table and bench. And I just felt,
Oh, that's the one? For
Yeah.
free?
We saw that.
Oh, we
Yeah.
saw that sign, we didn't know what it was.
yeah, but,
There's a lot of
there
nice,
is,
nice people.
I know, but, yeah, we have such
There
good.
isn't any place to do that, is there? Where you can put a bulletin board up where people have bigger
No, we
things?
used
Yeah,
to
we used to have a bulletin
By,
board,
by the
Yeah, I thought you
crafts, yeah.
but it's right where the crafts are.
Yeah.
There was a bulletin board that
Yeah,
people used to.
it is.
Mm.
We can
Oh,
find
yeah,
another
everything
one.
was-
Yeah,
Related,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Or
what they
the ad.
wanted, or a phone number or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to,
something to think about.
yeah. All right, I don't want to
Okay.
overstay our,
4 o'clock?
can we call the
Oh,
meeting
it is
to,
4 o'clock.
no, can we adjourn the meeting?
Ellie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Everything-
Anyone want to move to adjourn?
Oh.
Mary?
Okay.
Okay, second?
Second.
Heather? All right, all in favor? All right.
Did you get
Um,
that, did you get that Ellie thank you in your minutes?
I did,
Okay, good.
I did.
I want to make sure before
we will-
you cancel the meeting.
We didn't get to talk about time.
Oh, for the
when we got
next
to the
meeting.
next meeting.
Should we
That's
talk to
right.
Eric about it?
Eric
Because,
Yeah.
like, see
Well,
what everybody feels?
but it's still light, it'll still be light up for a few more months.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd
Yeah.
like to go back to 5 o'clock.
Go back to 5 o'clock, okay.
You
And
want to take a little just non-vote about it, or do we want to talk to Eric? Why don't we just wait and talk?
Well, we gotta set
We have to
another
set
meeting
an-
up,
Oh,
Yeah.
I see,
Yeah.
okay,
the next meeting.
all right.
Can we make it in August?
Yeah?
I'm gonna go, I gotta go.
And you want to go back to a Thursday?
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 Doesn't matter whenever.
Okay. The 8th? August 8th?
I have something on that.
Okay, we won't do that. 15th?
I won't, yeah, I won't, I definitely, my kids are coming for.
22.
Huh?
22? Anyone?
No, I'm saying earlier is better for me, but whatever, August when?
Oh, 15?
Yeah, my kids are
Is
coming.
that bad?
Yeah, but maybe.
22nd? Is that
Well,
bad?
it's okay, they're coming the rest of the August, so.
Oh, they are?
So-
Oh, okay.
So you
Whatever.
might
You're already here.
Yes, right here.
No,
So-
whatever.
15th? Okay. 5 o'clock,
What day, 15?
Thursday the 15th. And Sharon hopefully will be appointed by then.
Sure,
Okay,
so
so
55 o'clock.
So you go
Okay, did
to
you-
administrator's office and there's a interest in committee work form you fill.
Okay,
And then,
That you
The
do have
selectmen use,
Then
they
You have to
do
meet
it.
with the selectmen.
okay,
yeah.
And you sign your life away.
okay.
Say August 15th?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I also, just to let you know, my eyesight issue, I had the second one done.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's better. I don't know,
Oh.
but we can try, and if not, I'll have to, like, eat my way
You'll
down
be
the
a
road.
cane
Yeah.
Can we,
out the window of the car.
Push a button, Heather, thank